Well, I'm not surprised. Concord released what, like yesterday? And it's already a freaking flop. It's already a flop, okay? You know what's funny? I said so many videos ago that PlayStation doesn't know what the heck they're doing. And this shows they really don't. And it ain't just PlayStation. Even Microsoft has its problems, okay? I'm feeling the same way about both PlayStation and Microsoft right now. But Concord is just abysmal. Like, first off, what made you think it was a good idea to make another hero shooter? Now, there's nothing particularly wrong with that, but the fact that you expected people to play it after you put a price tag on it? Homie, I might as well be playing Paladins. I might as well be playing that new Marvel game, Marvel Rivals, or whatever it's called. That game looks fire, honestly. That actually looks fire. I want to play that. I really do want to play that. I'd rather play Overwatch 2, and I freaking hate Overwatch 2, dude. I hate Overwatch in general. I hate it. But you put a price tag on the game. It's not even a good game, either. Like, I know I made fun of Concord for being woke, but that's not even half of the problem with that game. It's just not a fun game. It's even boring to watch, dude. At least Overwatch can get interesting at times, especially when you're watching it in esports. Concord is just not fun to watch. It doesn't help that the character designs are just an eyesore also. What did I say? Like 50 freaking videos ago? PlayStation is falling apart and it's your fault. I'm talking to the PlayStation fanboys. I see y'all on social media all the time defending Concord. This is a quality game. You must be on crack. You can look, bro. I can understand why people genuinely like Starfield. Starfield's not the best thing in the world. In fact, I think No Man's Sky is a better game, but I can see why people like Starfield. I still do like Starfield, although I don't think it's the greatest thing. But now you're actually coping. You cannot be serious. And I guarantee you, if this game was on Xbox, you'd be talking mad crap. PlayStation fanboys, I told y'all. And y'all were in my comment section telling me I was an Xbot, calling me stupid. I said PlayStation doesn't know what the heck they're doing. They need to go back to their roots and revive their older IPs. And for the past 8 years, they've been working on a freaking hero shooter that doesn't even have 1K players on it. Yesterday, there were only there were only 600 players on Concord yesterday. 600. Today, there's not even 200 players on Concord. On Steam, there's not even 200. A multiplayer game couldn't break 200 players. Brand new. Just dropped. Dude, Black Ops 2 has more players on it right now. Black Ops 1 has more players on it right now. Man, at least Halo Infinite multiplayer is free. That peaked at 200,000 something. Sony, what are you doing? 8 years? Could you imagine working on a game like this for 8 years just for it to flop? That stings. That hurts me. That honestly hurts me. That's like secondhand embarrassment, I feel. As an artist, as somebody who creates things too, I don't know what I'd do if I was in that situation. I really don't. 8 years. Just for it to die on arrival. That's sad. I was thinking yesterday, Concord, Dustborn, we've had bad games released before. There's been bad games in the past. But it didn't happen this often. where we had game after game release just to find out, oh, it's trash, oh, it's woke, oh, it's this, oh, it's that, and nobody likes it. There's only like 4 games of this generation that I can genuinely say, yes, I love these games. Like, dude, I've played, the Nintendo DS games I used to play had more soul, more substance, more replayability than most of the AAA titles released in the past couple years.
Sector 7 captured Bumblebee. The Autobots have been trying to help the humans. Why would the humans want to imprison a potential ally?
Because they're weak. Weakness breeds fear, and fear makes every ally an enemy. That's why we Decepticons don't tolerate weakness. If you'd been trained properly by someone like Megatron instead of that weasel Starscream, you might understand that.
Were you able to decipher the file?
Yeah. The Iceman is located at the Sector 7 headquarters in a place called Hoover Dam. It's 2 megamiles east of here.
Starscream will want to know about this information.
Starscream can blow it out his exhaust. Once we revive Megatron, we won't need to worry about Starscream anymore.
What makes you think Megatron is so much better a ruler than Starscream?
Because you know where you stand with Megatron. Starscream is the type that would kill you in your sleep. Megatron would have the ball bearings to do it to your face. Now let's move out.
Like, it's embarrassing. It's really embarrassing. Microsoft, I get what you're doing. Trying to make Xbox spread out, you know, accessible. I get it. I like that. But we gotta focus on what really matters here. Video games. We gotta make good games. I'm giving Avowed the benefit of the doubt. Alright? As for PlayStation, again, you need to go back to your roots. There are too many IPs on the PlayStation side. Okay, there's too many IPs for them to have that are not utilized. They're not being utilized. At least Microsoft made most of the games I played on my original Xbox backwards compatible. Most of those games are on my Xbox installed, so I can't really complain all that much. But Sony, you should be doing that a heck of a lot more than Microsoft is, because you're freaking PlayStation. That's a household name. It's a household name. There's no excuse. Freaking Concord? Really? 8 years. That's the, and I just realized that's the game that they canceled The Last of Us Part 2's multiplayer for Concord. Let that sink in for a second. Man, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing, dude. Embarrassing.
Embarrassing.
Now, I'm gonna go watch Kamen Rider 01.
Kamen Rider. Shut rise.
Increases as the bullet is fired.
Deuces.